The New York Yankees are back in the headlines again, and today's update might be one of the most important storylines fans have followed all season. Big trade discussions are heating up. A major injury return is getting closer to reality. Aaron Judge just added another incredible financial milestone to his legendary resume, and a surprising organizational move involving Lombard is quietly signaling what the future of this franchise could look like. Yankees fans have been waiting for momentum, and suddenly it feels like multiple pieces are moving at once. From the Bronx front office to the clubhouse atmosphere, there's a growing sense that something significant is taking shape. And whether you're excited, cautious, or simply curious, today's developments are impossible to ignore. Let's start with the biggest talking point, the bombshell trade buzz that has everyone talking across Major League Baseball. While no official confirmation has been announced yet, insiders around the league are suggesting the Yankees are aggressively exploring roster upgrades that could reshape the team before the next competitive stretch. The front office understands that expectations in New York are different from anywhere else. A playoff appearance isn't enough. Contention is the standard. Reports indicate the Yankees are targeting players who can immediately impact both offense and pitching depth, and sources close to the situation believe the organization wants balance rather than another headline-only acquisition. The strategy appears clear: build a deeper, more complete roster instead of relying solely on star power. Fans remember past seasons where injuries exposed the lack of depth, and it seems the front office has learned from those experiences. The trade conversations reportedly focus on versatility players capable of contributing defensively while adding consistent production at the plate. One league executive recently hinted that the Yankees are prioritizing durability just as much as talent, a sign that availability has become a major evaluation factor. If this trade materializes, it may not just be about this season, but about stabilizing the roster for the next several years. That's what makes this situation feel different from typical deadline rumors. There's a sense of long-term planning behind the scenes, suggesting the Yankees are carefully calculating how each move fits into a broader championship window, rather than chasing short-term excitement. At the same time, another storyline generating massive optimism is the latest updates surrounding Gerrit Cole's return timeline. After dealing with injury concerns that left fans anxious earlier in the year, progress reports have been increasingly positive. Team insiders have described his recovery process as disciplined and encouraging, with bullpen sessions showing improved velocity and command. For Yankees supporters, Cole's presence represents more than just a starting pitcher. He's the anchor of the rotation, the competitor who sets the tone every series. His potential return could dramatically change the trajectory of the pitching staff, especially considering how heavily the bullpen has been used during his absence. What makes Cole's comeback particularly important is the psychological impact it brings. When an ace returns, it reshapes confidence across the entire roster. Starters slide into more comfortable roles, relievers avoid overuse, and the lineup feels less pressure to score early runs every night. Coaches have reportedly emphasized patience, refusing to rush the process despite growing excitement. The organization understands that a healthy Cole for the long term is far more valuable than a quick return followed by setbacks. Fans watching practice footage and training updates have noticed sharper mechanics and stronger body language, small signs that suggest he's nearing competitive form again. Meanwhile, Aaron Judge continues to redefine what it means to be the face of the franchise. The captain recently reached a stunning $5.2 million milestone tied to performance incentives and endorsements, further cementing his status not only as a superstar athlete, but also as one of baseball's most marketable figures. Judge's influence goes beyond home runs and highlight catches. He represents stability during a period of roster change. Teammates frequently mention his leadership in interviews, describing how his preparation and professionalism set daily standards inside the clubhouse. Even during challenging stretches, Judge's presence keeps the team focused on long-term goals rather than short-term frustrations. The financial milestone also highlights how valuable consistency and character are in modern sports. Judge has become a symbol of the Yankees brand, powerful, disciplined, and deeply connected to fans. Merchandise sales, sponsorships, and media attention surrounding him continue to grow, proving that performance combined with authenticity creates lasting impact. For younger players entering the organization, Judge serves as a blueprint for how to handle pressure in New York, arguably the most demanding sports market in the world. His success isn't accidental. It's built on preparation, resilience, and an understanding of what wearing pinstripes truly means. Now shifting attention to one of the more surprising developments, the Lombard move that has quietly sparked conversations among analysts and insiders. While it may not dominate headlines like a blockbuster trade, organizational decisions like this often reveal the Yankees' long-term vision. The move signals a focus on development, scouting alignment, and internal restructuring designed to strengthen the talent pipeline. Successful franchises rarely rely only on free agency. They build sustainable systems that continuously produce contributors. By adjusting roles and responsibilities within player development, the Yankees appear committed to modernizing how prospects are prepared for the major leagues. Inside the clubhouse, players reportedly sense the shift as well. Confidence often builds quietly before results appear on the field, and teammates have spoken about improved energy during workouts and pre-game preparation. Baseball seasons are long, filled with emotional highs and frustrating lows, but moments like these can reset momentum. When management shows belief through potential trades and strategic decisions, players feel supported, and performance frequently follows. The Yankees understand that culture matters just as much as statistics, especially during critical stretches of the season. As speculation continues, fans remain divided between cautious optimism and full excitement. Some supporters want immediate blockbuster moves, while others appreciate a more calculated approach. Both perspectives reflect the passion surrounding this franchise. Few teams generate as much attention as the Yankees, and every decision becomes a national conversation. That spotlight brings pressure, but it also fuels motivation. Players know they're competing not just for wins, but for a legacy tied to decades of championship history. Looking ahead, the coming weeks could determine whether these developments translate into on-field success. If the trade discussions result in meaningful additions, if Gerrit Cole returns at full strength, and if Aaron Judge continues leading at an elite level, the Yankees could quickly transform from a team searching for consistency into a legitimate contender again. Baseball momentum can change rapidly, and sometimes all it takes is one returning star, one strategic move, or one spark of confidence to alter an entire season's narrative. For now, Yankees fans are watching closely, analyzing every update and waiting for official announcements that could confirm what insiders have been hinting at. The organization stands at an intriguing crossroads, balancing tradition with innovation, star power with depth, and immediate goals with long-term sustainability. Whether this moment becomes the turning point of the season or simply another chapter in a long journey will depend on execution, health, and timing. But one thing is certain, the Bronx is buzzing again, and when the Yankees start generating this level of anticipation, baseball feels just a little more electric.